So since the kids have been on winter break, I have been making a lot more food at home recently. So I'm gonna be making them some egg tacos. These are so delicious, so easy to make, and I promise you guys, it's not like overpowering like taco. Like it's like really nothing about like tacos. It's just a really good corn tortilla with scrambled eggs and green onion on top. Green onion is key. But first, I'm going to show you guys how I like to fry up my corn tortillas. And corn tortillas is also good because it is gluten-free and we love gluten-free. So I just use some olive oil with a little bit of butter. And then I just put the corn tortillas on top and flip it once it's nice and crispy. And once it's crispy, I just put it on another plate and then start scrambling the eggs. And the eggs are just traditional scrambled eggs, but the key ingredient is chopped up green onion for some flavor. And as you guys can see, I'm also making quesadillas because Ezra, he's really picky. He doesn't like the green onion, so I feel like that's why. So I just made him some scrambled eggs with a side of quesadilla. I know, it's a little different, but a nice little break from just the traditional stuff that we usually just make. So funny fact about Ember, she actually does not like scrambled eggs at all, so this breakfast does not work for her. But luckily, we did have some overnight oats in the refrigerator that I prepped for the week. I really didn't have to do much. I just topped it off with some of her favorite toppings like frozen blueberries, coconut shreds, and chia seeds with a little bit of peanut butter. So I don't have any coffee. I ran out. This is Eric's yesterday's coffee that he even drank from Starbucks. It's just black coffee. So I'm just going to dump this inside of my cup. I gotta get some creamer. Decided to change things up and try some of the caramel macchiato. I think I've tried this in the past, but I've been on like the pumpkin spice kick. But I was like, you know what, let me just change it up. So we're gonna add some crema. Ooh, isn't that so satisfying? As you guys can tell, there's kids over at my house, so it's very loud in here. Yeah, coffee's ready. So it is like 10:35 right now. So since I poured myself some coffee, I feel like I can hold myself over for like another 30 minutes or so. So I'm actually gonna make some turkey bacon first. This takes a little bit of time, so I'm gonna go ahead and pop that in the oven while this pan is heating up. Sorry, I forgot to tell you guys what I'm going to be making today. So I'm going to make breakfast for both Eric and I, and the goal is right here. It's like something you would buy at like Mimi's Cafe or IHOP or something like that. So this has been my go-to for whenever I want that brunch type of breakfast when I don't really want to have breakfast. So I have 4 golden potatoes, and I'm only going to use half of that white onion. And in 1, 2, 3. Or if I just push it off too much and I want like, I don't know, just something more heavy. I also do intermittent fast, so it's typically like 10:30, 11-ish that I'll eat. Today I didn't eat until like 11 something. So I actually ended up using 3 of the potatoes instead of the 4. Potatoes are so weird sometimes, it's hard to judge. But anyways, I just sprayed my pan down and added the potatoes and onion. She's getting a little cranky. We're gonna go get you a snack. Come on. I know that's what you want. Ezra, Amber got you a present. Here, Amber, give this to Ezra.
Thank you, Amber.
Also, if you guys do plan on making this, a huge tip is to chop up the potatoes very small in little tiny cubes. Not like so tiny, but you get what I mean, kind of like this. Just because potatoes do take some time to cook and nobody likes to be hangry. And now that it's nice and soft, I'm gonna go ahead and put it on a plate. And then after that, I fried steamed 3 eggs. I don't really know how to call it. I add a little bit of water and cover it, and it makes the most prettiest egg like this. And then after that, I went ahead and scissored up the turkey bacon, and I just put it all over the potatoes, mix it all together. I also added some guacamole. These are the little packs from Costco, and a little dash of sour cream. Oh, and then also cannot forget about the Tabasco. Adds the perfect amount of spice, and that is it. That is the breakfast for today. So the reason I got out so many different peanut butters is because like all of us like our different types of peanut butter in this house. The kids love the Justin's one. I really like it too, but I actually prefer the Trader Joe's one a lot better. So we all kind of have like our favorite peanut butters. But anyways, I'm going to be putting together some rice cakes with peanut butter and some cocoa almond spread on top. I get this one from Trader Joe's. I like to pop it in the oven for a couple seconds to heat it up so it becomes this perfect consistency so I can just drizzle it all over our rice cakes. And since I've been in the kitchen kind of a lot this morning, I want to take it easy. So this is like the perfect lunch for them and snack for myself. It's low carb, delicious. And I also made Eric the strawberry one with coconut shreds on top, and I had the blueberry with coconut shreds, and it was so good.
That's good.
That's good.
Mm-hmm.
I like your chocolate face. A little chocolate mustache going on over there.
That's that.
So it is now time to start making some dinner. It's already starting to get dark. So tonight we're going to be making some shrimp. We got all these seasonings over here, some shrimp, and Eric's going to be like just like pan frying them. Shrimp's like really easy to make. But yeah, I'm going to be in charge of the salsa. So this is all the things I like to use to make my salsa. I use this like little flat pan. I forget what they're called.
Comal.
Oh, comal. So we have a half of a white onion, some garlic, 2 Roma tomatoes, cilantro, and 8 jalapenos. We like ours spicy, but definitely like stick with 6 if you don't like it as spicy. I'm going to spray it down. It's already washed, so I'm going to go ahead and just like slap it on here. And I have it on a pretty high heat, so I'm just going to roast these up. And now we're just going to wait for these to get all roasted. So I asked the kids if they wanted the shrimp, but they do not like shrimp, except Ethan actually, but we're going to kind of make it spicy, so I don't think he'll like it as much. So, you guys are going to be having some fish. Okay, maybe I'll do like, I'll do 2 because they're kind of big. But if you guys are wondering, it's like a tilapia with like breaded stuff. It's really good. Slightly spicy though. The kids when they were younger, they didn't really like it. Now that they're a little older, they like it. So I'm going to pop this in the oven real quick. So for the kids' side, we're gonna make them some white rice and corn with some mayo. Okay, so to season up the shrimp, Eric's gonna be using salt, pepper, garlic powder, and paprika. Okay, so now I'm going to continue on with the salsa. I basically added everything to my blender and I went ahead and blended that all together. I also put a little bit of salt, forgot to mention that. But now I have salsa for the entire week, but I'm also going to be using this to make the dressing for my salad. And what I did was add a couple spoonfuls of sour cream, and then I poured a little bit of the salsa with it and some lime, mixed that all together, and it made this delicious dressing for my salad. So when I actually went down to eat, I was like, you know what, it's missing something. So I put some crushed up tortilla chips all on top and it was perfect. So good. And And that was pretty much it. Eric actually ended up serving the kids. Ember's having rice, corn, and a little bits of the shrimp cut up small. And the kids are having everything, but we just put some ketchup for Ezra and Ethan because ketchup is a hack for some picky eaters. But yeah, guys, that was basically it. We didn't even have a dessert, which is so shocking. I feel like we all basically had our dessert with the rice cake because it was pretty sweet. And it was also getting pretty late, so we ended up going to bed shortly after this once all the cleanup was done. But yeah, guys, hopefully you enjoyed the first video of the year. So definitely expect more of these coming in 2022. Also more like healthier versions. I mean, this one wasn't too bad, but definitely expect more with like low calorie, and I'll get into that in another video. But yeah, those ones are coming very soon. Thank you guys so much for watching. If you're not subscribed, click that subscribe button down below and turn on the bell to get notified every single time I upload a new video. Thank you all so much for watching again, and I'll talk to you in the next one.